Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm actually journeying into Pokemon TCG Live. Once again, I don't plan to make most of my videos here, but Pokemon Live gives us access to a lot of cards, which are or a few cards that are really hard to get otherwise, and that's why I'm doing it. And I'm going to show off what's, I think, definitively the best deck in Pokemon TCG Live, and it's pretty much exactly what they give to you. You need to craft some cards, but it's not too bad, and it's just the two ladder rewards decks put together. It's Regidrago V-Star, Luigia V-Star. Yeah, you can't really see the whole deck list on Live, which is annoying, but pretty much you use Luigia, and its V-Star power puts Archeops into play, allowing you to accelerate a ton of special energy. We have pretty much Aurora energies just to shove those onto and some other special energies so we can power up Regidrago. This copies Dragon Pokemon in the discard, which is really amazing. And we have a few Dragon Pokemon. We have Duraludon, just a solid damage output card. We have Giratina V-Star, amazing damage output, capable of pretty much one-shotting anything, although you do need to lost zone some energy attached to it. So, a bit awkward, but it's not too bad. And then you have Hisuian Gudra V-Star, which does certainly solid damage. And then you take less damage next turn. So, three really powerful attacks. I was a bit nervous about this deck's consistency, but surprisingly it's set up really well for me so far. And I played it quite a few games as well. We also make use of the new Serena supporter card, which is super strong. That says you can either discard up to 3 cards in your hand and then draw till you're 5, which is a mediocre effect. But then you can also gust a Pokemon V instead, which is absolutely insane. And more discard draw is always nice for this deck because we want to get our Archeops in the discard pile early, as well as our Giratina, Duraludon, and Gudra for Regidrago to copy. So let's hop into the first game and see how it goes. Admittedly, I'm still low on the rank ladder, but honestly, I've heard that the rank ladder is kind of messy overall. But who knows? Who knows how this is going to go? As I said, the deck's set up really well for me so far, surprisingly well. I've been talking to some other people who have played Luigia on Live, of course, and it hasn't set up as well for them. So I'm a bit nervous, but my deck's very streamlined and straightforward. So hopefully it works here. Also, hopefully I don't crash out. I've been crashing out of quite a few games on Live, so who knows how this is going to go. But yeah, we start with a solid hand. It's not amazing, but I need to. Yeah, okay. I almost pressed done, which then glitches the game. But my opponent's playing Luigia, and surprisingly, Luigia, as I said, it's like the most popular deck, so that's to be expected. And we can start with Regidrago. I guess Celestial Roar, which doesn't feel amazing, but it's okay. And they're playing Luigia Umbreon. That's really interesting, but they're just gonna pass. So that's a good sign for us. We can Great Ball here. Get, let's see, we're definitely getting this Luigia here. So we can pop that into play. Play this Luigia into the active, onto the board. We don't even need to Ultra Ball this turn yet, to be honest. I'm wondering what energy. I could Aromatic to the active, and I think I do that, which can accelerate energy. I think it's any energy. We don't play any basic energy, but that seems fine. We don't really want to Ultra Ball. We definitely want to Ultra Ball away that Archeops, but we don't really want to Ultra Ball away any of these other cards here. So, yeah, I feel kind of bad Ultra Balling away that double turbo. And I don't think my opponent has a big turn 2. I'm not sure. It's really sketchy not to Ultra Ball. I guess I don't feel like I want to do it, though. So I'll Celestial Roar here. Let's see, what do we get? Okay, we get rid of these cards. That's fine. Nothing super crucial that we're losing there. But we don't have any supporters, which feels kind of scary. If our opponent pops off really hard this turn, I'm going to be very scared. Research. Okay, they got an Archeops in the discard. If they had a V-Star, we could go down, but I don't know if they play the 4 powerful. They play Shauna as well, and yeah, you see this Shauna. Oh, is this no? This is an old art. Yeah, this art looks really cool. But yeah, I'm surprised people are playing with alt arts. They, I guess, pulled it. Maybe they migrated their account. I'm not sure. But okay, we see an Umbreon. What are they gonna? They could gust Luigia, of course, and they'll probably do that. But as I said, if they have the KO, that's really scary for us. But they don't, so they just have to pass it over. That feels amazing for us. They do get the second Archeops in the discard, so that's kind of scary. Our hand here is still not amazing. We could go for Read the Wind, but that feels kind of bad. I guess we go with... we could go with a Tempest Dive, but not get KO. Oh yeah, this is what I was worried about for this deck. That it just like not setting up. My opponent's probably in a super good position right now, so I think we Ultra Ball away these, like something like this. We're gonna actually grab ourselves another Lugia to put ourselves in a better position, more stable position. We don't need to play the V-Star just yet, and we're just gonna go ahead and I think Read the Wind, get rid of... I guess we get rid of that regidrago. We just need to draw cards, and this deck doesn't have an engine. Okay, yeah, so this hand's looking pretty solid. I don't hate it. As long as if they guess that regidrago, that feels really scary for us. But I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen here. They're getting both their Archeops in play. Them going first certainly is really helpful. In this current meta, going first is super important. But they're going to accelerate a bunch of energy, which is kind of annoying. But if we get regidrago set up, they can't really do too much to counter it, which is obviously great for us because we can just go ahead and we'll probably want a Gudra, and then we have a lot of health. But they're going to accelerate a double turbo, which is really interesting, meaning they're probably not going to push for a KO. I mean, they can certainly grab a KO with this Lugia here, but they're not going to build this up to be this big one-shotting machine on V-Stars, so that feels solid for us. And what did they attach there? Was that a single strike? Oh, I went to scroll, and it doesn't scroll. I can't really click. Okay, the scrolling mechanics don't really work here. Oh, wait. It kind of works, but, yeah, so they're going to Marnie us out of this amazing hand. That's annoying, but at least they're not gusting us, so it's okay. Ooh, but this hand's atrocious. We might have to concede here. This is really bad, and obviously they grab the KO on us. I guess we send up a Lugia. It doesn't matter too much, I don't think. I think we need to top deck. I'm not sure what we need to top deck here, to be honest. Probably a supporter. We don't run. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this game up. Yeah, we don't. As I said, I was nervous about the deck's consistency, and yeah, it didn't set up that game. We don't play Crobat. I could play Crobat, but starting Crobat or Pumpkaboo feels really bad. So we'll just hop into another game. As I said, was nervous about that, but hopefully we got the inconsistent game out of the way, and it should work from here on out. If everything's going to plan. And let's see what my opponent's going to do. Hopefully we go first this game as well. If we had gone first, that certainly would have been better. I believe, go first. Yeah, we get to go first. So that feels really solid. It's a bit annoying that we're back to a meta where going first is really important. Oh, and we have a mulligan hand, which is annoying. This hand's pretty solid. It's not the best, I guess, though. So sending this back into the deck doesn't feel too bad. You really want turn one a Lugia and a regidrago, both of the Vs, and then turn two, obviously, you want ideally both V-Stars and two Archeops in the discard. That's not necessarily super likely, but if you Lugia for only one Archeops, that's okay. Oh, what? Double mulligan? Triple mulligan? What is this? Okay, hopefully my opponent's deck isn't anything absolutely insane, but speaking of insane, this hand looks really solid. As long as we don't get Marnied here, that would be bad. But I don't think that's going to happen. So I feel fine with the position that we're in right now. Let's see, they're going to turn over a Radiant Greninja. That's really interesting. I honestly don't know what they're playing, but I'm just going to go ahead and get some Archeops in the discard and grab. It's really hard to check your prizes with this. Let's see. Oh, we prized, I think, a Lugia or something. As I said, it's kind of awkward. We'll grab out this Archeops, play this Ultra Ball, get rid of those two Archeops, which feels really nice. So now we can just hit a Lugia at some point. And we play a ton of Ball Search as well. And we'll definitely get out this regidrago just to get ourselves set up pretty well. And going into next turn looking really solid. As long as we keep this research, honestly, it doesn't matter too much. We need that luigia, but aside from that, nothing else matters too much. And I'll stick a double turbo energy on the active, so we can have a bunch of maneuverability. Honestly, a lot of the time we retreat out luigia if we start it, which isn't too bad. It's only one energy attachment, but let's see what they're running. This could be a Blissey. Oh, whoa. It's a Pikachu V-Union. I have not seen a V-Union in Pokemon Live, so I am wondering if the game will crash. I would not be shocked. Ooh, and a shiny Articuno. Oh, what? Are they going to get the turn 1 V-Union? We can actually one-shot it. Just kind of funny, but that'd be pretty crazy. Hisuian Heavy Ball cannot get their V-Union, though, but it gets Lumineon, so they could use that at some point. I suppose they could play it this turn, but that play, I don't know. They could just get Marnied, so they probably don't want to do that, but we don't play any Marnie, and a lot of decks don't, so they are going to go for that play, which is interesting. A lot of people make that. I'm not sure if I'd recommend it. There are a lot of decks that play Serena plus Marnie. So Lumineon, like they're going to grab a supporter card, but they can't play that. So they're going to go for a Professor Burnett, which is kind of what I was thinking they'd do. And Professor Burnett isn't, it's just not, oh, are they just going to get rid of that Burnett? Maybe. Yeah, oh, and they play Irida too. That's kind of weird. I don't really know what's going on. I was going to say I don't know what's going on with their deck, but I don't know what's going on with their cards. They got this weird, like, red border around them. It's very strange. Not particularly good. Do I have it around my cards too? No, just them. Let's see, I think this aromatic energy should probably go on this Regidrago here, and we'll research, hopefully draw into some better cards. And yeah, these should certainly be fine. We can get rid of some attacker. I feel like Geraldon VMAX is kind of, I've never really played against Pikachu V-Union. Oh, it has Item Lock, it has Paralysis, and it has, I think it has a, I don't remember, I don't think the third attack's very good. Let's grab Giratina so we can get that into the Lost Zone, theoretically. And then, yeah, or into the discard, not the Lost Zone. We don't want that going to the Lost Zone. That would be kind of bad. I don't really know how that would happen. But yeah, we can get rid of these two. And now we can copy them, obviously, with that Regidrago, although we need that Lugia as well. So we can accelerate some energy. You see the deck just coming together super well here. I guess we get rid of the other energies as well. That feels, I mean, we have a solid chunk of energies in this deck. Let me make sure we have enough left. I'd be shocked if we don't. Yeah, we have 6 energies to pay Regidrago's attack cost left in deck. So that feels perfectly fine. Now we can go ahead, obviously, play this Regidrago, get those two, what do they call it? Get those two Archeops into play for Luigia. Yeah, so we can put those into play, use up our V-Star power. The V-Star power animation is kind of weird. It, like, flashes and stuff, but it's cool, I guess. Primal Turbo, let's just stick a couple of energies onto our Regidrago. I'm wondering about including a Radiant Pokemon in this deck. Maybe Radiant Charizard or something? What are your thoughts on that, though? Radiant Pokemon are obviously really strong, but is there a Radiant that fits this deck? I'm not really sure. But this hand, this board state's really good. I'm not too worried that my opponent's going to play some card that's just going to completely destroy me. So I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and attack Apex Dragon. We can copy the Rolling Iron from Suingudra V-Star. We take the KO, and also we take 80 less damage next time, which is absolutely insane. We take our first prize, and as you see, go, oh, that art, it like zooms in, and it looks like right here it looks really good, but when it flashed, it looked really bad. But Archeops super good with Luigia, and it's just insane. So, yeah, I'm still not, I don't know, stuff's like glitching all over the place on their side. Though. Oh, maybe that's the sleeves? I don't know. It just looks kind of off, though. It's like 1 pixel. It kind of looks glitchy, but I guess it is their sleeves. It's very strange, though, because that's obviously, if you played in real life, that's like not at all what sleeves look like. It almost looks like a rendering error, but I think it has to do with the 3D effect. And the 3D effect also kind of causes, like, your opponent's cards to, like, warp in weird ways and stuff. It's very strange. But let's see. They grabbed a Drizzle. Again, playing a preemptive card. They're just going to scoop here, though. Yeah, one thing that I've noticed quite a lot with Pokemon Live is everyone's conceding, which is definitely something I'm not surprised about with a ranked ladder. Oh, we got some rewards. Let's check these out. Yeah, I don't really know what happens with the rewards. It's very confusing. There's like a bajillion currencies, and yeah, but we're gonna collect all this stuff. Hopefully, last time I accidentally like used my rewards, which is annoying. But yeah, we got some crystals, credits. We got another Lugia. That's cool. Another V-Guard energy. That's nice. Oh, and a pack of Silver Tempest, which is only 5 cards, but it's not too bad. Capturing Aroma, a very solid card. Lance, and a Clean Clang, an interesting card. So yeah, we got some cards there. Very close to, I don't know. It just seems like they give just random stuff away, which is kind of funny. But like, look at this. I get like jeans or sweatpants or something. Anyways, let's get back into the third game. Hopefully we set up well again. We go first. Obviously, going first looks to be really important. Oh, it looks like they have interesting tooltips as well. The one about Path to the Peak, which is actually an important card. It also says the next tooltip is just like you play evolutions to evolve your basic Pokemon or something. But whatever. Certainly, tips for newer players are fine. And let's see, do we win the coin flip? We do not, so we're probably going to go second here. Again, you know my thoughts on Live. It feels so generic. The generic avatars, pretty generic board, and just, I don't know. The coins as well are so weird. They're in a world that's almost rendered in 3D, it looks so 2D, and the graphics look very choppy and stuff. Just not great, so... Yeah, and the settings tab, it's like, oh, you couldn't add anything else, but that's fine. Oh my gosh, this hand is absurdly stupid. It's so bad. But yeah, that's going to get sent back into the deck, which I'm very thankful for. Oh, and this is an interesting opening hand. I believe we're going second. I don't actually remember what it said. Oh my gosh, that's a massively, like, crazy over-the-top effect with all that flashing and stuff. But let's see. Let's see what my opponent's running. I would not be shocked if it's Lugia again. And then we might just get run over because we're going second against Lugia. Okay, this is probably Lugia. They're starting out Raikou, amazing rare. You know what? I'm going to emote, I guess. I'll give him the smile. And thumbs up. I'm sure they'll love that. Yeah, the emotes are somehow worse than the emotes in Pokemon TCG Online, which is impressive. But let's see, they're not doing anything right now, so that's fun. They got an Aurora energy. I'm assuming this is a Lugia build. If it's not, I'd be very surprised. Like, Lugia is super easy to get. That's pretty much the only reason to play Pokemon Live, but it's certainly a solid reason, right? But it's like Lugia with Raikou and Aurora energy and stuff is so strong. So I'd be shocked if that's not what they're playing. It's debatably the best deck in format. Honestly, I think Lugia Regidrago is super strong as well. I think Lugia, like, we're kind of playing the same deck, Lugia Aurora, but just different like variations of it. They can really demolish my board with Raikou, but they don't have much else. So I'll start off with a Great Ball. Grab let's see. We have a solid hand here. I think we can grab Gudra. Let's see. We need to obviously make sure that we have everything that we need. But I think we can grab Gudra here. Giving ourselves an attacking option. Feels pretty solid. I can go ahead, Evo Incense, grab ourselves, of course, that Archeops, the all-important piece. I'll get rid of that Archeops now as well. Grab a Lugia, which, not Pumpkaboo. Grab ourselves a Lugia, which should be safe. And I guess I'll just go ahead and Celestial Roar, hopefully Accelerate Energy, hopefully not discard. Oh, we discarded a Lugia V at V-Star. It's not too bad, I guess. We certainly play enough copies that we can get by. Like, we play a 3-3 line of both Regidrago and Lugia, so it doesn't feel too bad discarding them, but it certainly doesn't feel amazing either. We're set up right now to get that turn 2 luigia, though, so that's certainly fine. Our opponent is not set up for that turn 2 luigia. Looks like their hand is pretty abysmal. They're not doing too much, so this might be a stall. I've seen a number of my opponents also doing plays just to time you out, which, as I said, makes a lot of sense for the rank ladder. And yeah, it's not. I don't know. It is what it is, but it's not ideal. They're ultra balling. Let's see. Do they have some better cards to discard? They didn't want to get rid of that double turbo. Probably it's not a huge deal, but they didn't have the Archeops to discard. I'm assuming they're not playing like regidrago, but they get rid of another double turbo and a luigia. Oh boy, that feels horrible. I imagine maybe their hand's just full of energies and luigias or something, but yeah, that just feels so bad to get rid of. I wonder what they're gonna go for now. I'd like to get 2 Archeops into play, and maybe we should play Crobat as well, Crobat V, so you can draw out of these weak hands. But I found that I only play like 7 supporters as well, so the deck is it's not that inconsistent. You could theoretically use regidrago V-Star's ability as well. Then you can't get your Archeops into play, which seems really bad, but the deck has a lot of potential, certainly. They're just going to pass there, so that feels pretty nice. We hit Pumpkaboo, which I certainly like. I'm wondering, they might have some big luigia plays, but they don't have Archeops in the discard yet, so honestly, I feel fine just ultra balling away these 2 Pokemon. Go ahead and grab myself. I think that that luigia. Oh, we prized one and we discarded one. That's awkward. I think we play a 3/3. I'm not actually 100% sure. Maybe I should have gotten that second Archeops into the discard. Maybe that was a bit greedy of me, but I don't know. Or no, I think that was off of a Great Ball, so we didn't really have a choice. But we can go ahead. I don't want to thin my hand to nothing just yet. So I'm going to Summoning Star, and we can also do some bench damage. We can go ahead, just stick on a couple of Grass Energies. I believe that's the type. Yep. Stick on some Grass Energies. There's regidrago, and we're just going to go in with a solid attack that just does 130 to the active, and I was going to say it does 30 to the bench, but it doesn't actually do bench damage because of that annoying energy. But yeah, we just take a prize card. I'm very scared of this game, but I think we can hang on there. Let's see what my opponent's got going on. They certainly don't look like they have a ton going on, but at any moment they could just pop off and end us. So that's really scary. Luckily we got the Raikou out of the way, which could have caused some serious problems. But we're really looking for, of course, that regidrago V-Star. We could have also chosen to wait a turn, just gone in with that regidrago V-Star power to kind of get some stuff going, but we'd have better draws. The regidrago V-Star's V-Star power just says you discard the top 7 cards of your deck, then recover any 2 cards from the discard pile into your hand, which is pretty insane. It's really strong, really crazy. Like, it can go really badly for you, but I don't know. It certainly draws those cards, but then we can't accelerate energy. So they got an Evo Incense, but as I said, I don't believe they have Lugias or Archeops in the discard. They are getting an Archeops in the discard, but do they have... I don't know. I'd love to get Marnied out of this hand here, and we'd be in a very solid position. But I don't know what my opponent's going to go ahead and do, and I don't think they're sure either. They got a Lugia. If that last card's a Research, I'm going to be really scared. It's a Serena. That's about as bad. I mean, they only draw 5, but still, this is really scary for us. They probably have KO. They almost certainly have KO in this regidrago. But what I'm more concerned about is what they can follow that up with. We're not playing the most conventional Lugia build, so that's why the deck... I should probably cut back on like choice belts and some of the attack options to make sure I have like Crobat and more. I don't know. I don't have a 4th Serena, I don't think. Oh, but they're just gonna pass. I'm shocked that they didn't pull the trigger. They didn't want to just use it on the one Lugia, which I guess makes sense, but that's really risky. So I'm gonna go ahead and Primal Turbo. Let's see, where do I put, like, what energies do I do? I could just do double turbo, send them on to the Lugia here, and smacking with that, and I don't love it, but it feels okay. We do, I think, 180, which is a solid, I guess 150 after all the reduction. But I honestly don't hate that play. And we're just getting by completely fine with this one Archeops, so it's not... Like, you can see that my opponent's choice to not go for that Archeops there might not have been the play. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these energies, retreat off this Draco, which feels fine because we can just accelerate a lot of energy back. We're only down to just those energies so far. But obviously the issue is we don't have any like options in hand. We can just go ahead and hit them for 150, which feels okay. Imagine if we had Path here just to shut them down completely. Unfortunately, we don't. But I'm wondering what they're going to go in with here. But I don't... their Lugia's going to die next turn no matter what they do, and that's going to just feel bad. So they need to get something going really strong right now. They could go ahead and, like, research, and I think they need research to stay in this game, although they certainly could throw in a curveball. Professor Burnett? Why is everyone playing Professor Burnett all of a sudden? Is my opponent playing some, like, crazy reunion? No, they're just going to get Archeops in the discard. I feel like they didn't need... I mean, they only needed one Archeops in the discard there, right? But... oh, they need 2 in total, but they only need to discard 1 with Burnett. But I don't think there's anything else they want to discard. Maybe it's for Luminion. But, like, I don't know what they do after this. They can certainly grab... well, they can probably grab the KO here with Lugia. That's not even guaranteed, but... then what do they do after that? Although we don't necessarily have the return KO, and that's really scary. We really need to draw something, and we have not drawn much of anything so far. Ultra Ball, ooh, that's scary. What are they gonna grab? Are they gonna? Oh, they had research in hand too. Wait, why did they go for Burnett? That felt weird. Maybe they're gonna they gotta go for Crobat here, right? But yeah, we went for the quick aggressive play. Oh, Yveltal, that's scary as well. That can just cut through our Regidrago like butter. That's scary. It just insta kills us. They're going to Hiding Dark that, but they're going down to a 0-card hand. Wow, that's a bold play by my opponent. They can probably live with it, but if they miss the KO on Lugia here, they're kind of screwed, right? Like if they miss the KO, or if they just miss the KO on my Lugia, they're in a really bad position. They have a much higher damage output potential, but once our Regidrago starts swinging, they're going to struggle to deal with it. So I'm very scared of the Yveltal, but are they going in with the Yveltal now? That feels just like such a bold move, as I said. The prize trade, like, we don't have anything going on, but well, we have 3 cards in hand. We can do something, kind of. They can't do anything. So I'm just surprised that they're making these plays here. But who knows what they're thinking right now? All I know is we need, I don't know, we need like. We need Regidrago. We need a supporter. But yeah, they're going all in on this Yveltal play. And that's... well, they could theoretically still pivot to Lugia, but... I don't know. I'm certainly scared what they're going to pull out, but... if they go in with Yveltal, we can counter that with Regidrago, so that doesn't feel too bad. Can they V-Guard Energy that? What's V-Guard Energy actually do? I don't remember. Oh, no, they're going to V-Guard Energy. They're active, but I don't really know why they did that play. It's very hard to see the cards. V-Guard Energy protects all their Pokemon, but they just... does Tempest Dive? Yes, Tempest Dive gets the KO. So that's annoying, but let's see. We need to top deck something here. Maybe I definitely need to add in some more supporters. Comment down below what supporters I should play. I play 4 Research. I should probably add a 4th Serena. They draw prize cards as well, so they have something going on. But give us a top deck that's good. Regidrago V, I guess, is something. But it's not much. You can Dragon Laser now, which is good, but not great. Stick on, I guess, this Aromatic on the active. Dragon Laser will hit... the Yveltal, I guess I'm scared of it. I don't know if hitting that matters too much. But they're going to pull ahead a bunch in the prices, and that's annoying. But who knows what they're going to go for here. If we tap like a Research or something, we could be completely fine, though. But that Yveltal in the back is really scary. So we really need, like... I'm not sure. I don't know. This is why I've gone with such a risky build, and as I said, it was setting up really well. Like there's probably like 90% of the games it was setting up turn 2, and I was like, this doesn't make sense. This deck is so like risky with all its cards. It shouldn't set up turn 2, but the deck, like, just pop in Crobat, Obedient Charizard, that's scary for us too. But just pop in that Crobat, pop in more supporters, drop maybe Choice Belts. You can drop, honestly, you could possibly drop Duraludon if you want. You could drop, I don't know. I'll probably go ahead and edit the deck list after this game. But yeah, if you're enjoying this, if you're enjoying Pokemon, just drop a like in the video. It really means a lot to me. And if you really enjoy it, subscribe. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the content. But yeah, I'm enjoying just there's so many different ways to do Pokemon right now with like live and PTCGO especially. PTCGO is still my home. It's really cool, but live is it's still like a burning pile of hot trash, but it's something certainly. It's amusing and it has luigia, so it's cool. But why are they powering up Radiant? I guess Radiant Charizard gets the KO here. Maybe that's what they're doing. Yeah, Radiant Charizard grabs the KO. So they're gonna go in and just KO us with that. No, I don't know why they set up Radiant Charizard. That feels a little weird, but please let us top deck something amazing here. I don't know. I don't even think we can win this game anymore because they got this Yveltal just really scary in the back. Like Yveltal is, everyone was like, oh, Yveltal's bad. I mean, Yveltal's kind of bad. It's like Lugia and Arcaps that are carrying it. But Research, I don't think that can save us. But who knows? If it can, that would be like really funny. But as I said, it probably can't. We might actually need to retreat into Archeops here, which is kind of bad. But let's see. I'm going to Primal Turbo, send in, I guess, these Heat Fires. Yeah, we're going to, retreating here is, like, really bad, because we're just going to, like, lose. But I'll just send in those Aurora energies on it. We'll go all in. This big play. And let's see. We got Regidrago. We could, I guess we Gudra and hope they don't have 2 more energies in their whole deck. How many are they down? They're down a lot, especially with accelerating to Radiant Charizard. They're down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They might not actually have enough to power up Yveltal. A lot of builds only play 14, so I'm going to go Evo Instance. We can grab out, I guess, Giratina, but Giratina in the discard's certainly fine. And I guess we can grab a Lugia or something. Lugia. I'm going to go and just Apex Dragon. Certainly take the KO where I can. And we got all this cool. We can use Celestial Roar. That's funny. But what I want to do is I want a Rolling Iron. So they need 2 more energy. But they might not have 2 more energy. They're down a lot already. So let's see. My opponent probably has it. Let's see. Do they got it? Oh, wait, what? You can spin this? Oh, but there's only these. Okay, why can you spin this, but there's only... Wait, no, there are more things. There's 6 things? I was looking for this one. Yeah, okay, well, do they have it? Let's see. Primal Turbo. Let's see. They got 2 energies in deck. Show me the energies. If my opponent's got it, they got it. They got the deck. They got the deck that hits hard. They got it. You know. We'll play it to my opponent. You know. Sad I'm losing this, but you know. Going out with a bang. Get obliterated. Sent to the Shadow Realm here. But yeah, well played to my opponent. This Regidrago deck's so strong. I've cut so many corners with this list. So yeah, comment down below how I should change this list, because it's certainly not an optimal list. I'm happy my opponent's choice on Comfy. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna make some quick changes to the list, but as always, comment down below what you think of this. Press like and subscribe, as I said. Yeah, I'm gonna drop probably these choice belts. They seem kind of. Oh, how do I edit this? This. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of these energies are all really useful. Get rid of these belts, I guess, and probably this air balloon. Like we never use that, so I'll add it. I need to buy another stupid Serena. Okay, ta-da! We got ourselves another Serena. I'm certainly gonna grab that bat. I think. Good old Crobat that I'm sure I'm going to start every game now. And maybe another Lugia V. Lugia V is a very funny card, very strong. And deck looking like this feels pretty solid, so yeah. I'll probably pop this list in the description. Comment down below what you think of it. I'm not actually sure if I'll have the list in the description, because they don't even work from live. Like, the deck lists just don't work, so that's annoying. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.